Okay, hello everyone. Question 7. Rearrange this equation to make T1 the subject. So our equation is Q equals the square root of MRT1 over 4 plus 3A. And this is a 3-mark question. So the first thing to do is on that right-hand side, the side where T1, our target is, that's all under a square root. So the first step would be to take the square of both sides to get rid of that square root. So therefore, we've got Q squared equals, we're getting rid of that square root, so we've got MRT1 divided by 4 plus 3A. Okay, so we've got rid of the square root by squaring both sides, and then we need to move the 3A to the other side. Notice that that is separated from our target, the T1, by a plus sign. So we got to move that 3A to the other side. So we can do that by minusing 3A from both sides of the equation. So therefore we get Q squared minus 3A equals MRT1 divided by 4. Okay, so we've now got the T1, there's only one fraction on that right-hand side where the T1 is. So we've done all of the addition and subtraction that we need to. Let's clear the fraction, so let's multiply both sides of the equation through by 4. So therefore we multiply through by 4, we get 4 times Q squared minus 3A equals MRT1, and we need to make T1 the subject, which means we need to divide both sides by MR. So therefore we get 4 multiplied by Q squared minus 3A, and at this step we're dividing by MR, so we've got 4 times Q squared minus 3A divided by MR equals T1, and when we're making T1 the subject, we want to put that on the other side of the equation. So T1 is going to be 4 multiplied by Q squared minus 3A divided by MR. And this is a three-mark question. So first step was to square both sides. If you attempted to square both sides as the first step, that's half a mark. The second step was to move the 3A to the other side, although there are other ways that this could have been done. You could have, for example, multiplied the whole equation through by 4. As long as you remember to multiply the whole equation through by 4, that would be fine as well. And if you do that, you would get eventually a correct answer in a slightly different form. So a valid second step, half a mark, and then next step was to multiply through by 4. If you'd done the multiplying by 4 the other way around, then you would have had a 12A on the right-hand side, and you would have minus 12A, and again that would be half a mark there and half a mark for dividing through by MR at some point, and a correct final answer of 4 multiplied by Q squared minus 3A over MR squared, or T1 equals, we could multiply that 4 into the bracket as well, so that would give us 4Q squared minus 12A divided by MR. So that's correct as well. And if you got one of those two forms, either 4Q squared minus 3A over MR or 4Q squared minus 12A over MR, that would be the final mark there. Thank you for watching.